Alright guys, welcome back to Borderlands 2. It is time to show you some of the new guns which I have acquired recently. I was doing my playthrough and I kind of joined some other games just to see what was going on and how other people were liking the new Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. And my good friend hooked me up with some nice guns. So I will quickly go through what they are, sneak peek there, and show you the stats because I have 2 Pearlescents and some level 61s and also some level 55 conference calls. So I've got a kind of a mixture of guns and also a shield to show you. So we'll jump into this. We'll show you what we have. So obviously, first you're going to want to see the Pearlescent, and the first Pearlescent we have is this one right here. Now, if I can remember how to inspect this, which is F. First here we have the Vengeful Stalker. This is one of the more powerful pistols in the game. I think it's the 3rd currently. It is called the Vengeful Stalker. It does 36,000 damage, as you can see there. It's got a nifty little fire rate. I believe it is automatic, but unfortunately I cannot use it yet because these are level 61s. So these, what you're seeing now is the level 61 version. So they are the max settings of the gun that you are seeing. It does a very decent amount of corrode damage, 15,900. And it has a very decent magazine size clip as well. So 720,000 for a Vengeful Stalker, which is looking to be a pretty nice gun. It's got a decent fire rate and a decent magazine size. So the next one we have is the most powerful pistol. So this is the one that you probably want to see. It is the 2 for Unforgiven. I'm not sure if it's the rarest pistol, but it is certainly the most powerful one, I believe, currently that people have discovered. There are 3 Unforgivens, and this is the one that does the most damage. There is the normal Unforgiven, which does just, I don't know, about 73 to 74,000. But this one is the 2 for Unforgiven. It does 74,000 times by 2. So it is a pretty powerful gun. Unfortunately, the fire rate isn't overly good. Obviously, it is fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. Its magazine size is about average, I suppose. It's a little lower than probably what you want it to be, but I suppose that comes with the fact that the damage is so high. And it has the red text. It's a haluva thing, and I've had a look, and it's actually an improved critical hit damage. So it does a pretty nasty effect on a critical hit. It really maxes out those critical hits. So front on view there. Look at that. Looks tasty, doesn't it? So accuracy is pretty high, and it does consume the 2 ammo. So your clip is going to go down pretty slow. So there we go. I unfortunately can't compare those because I do not have the level. But those are the 2 pistols which I have at the moment. Hopefully I can get my hands on some more because they look pretty nifty, to be honest. We have the 2 for Unforgiven and the Vengeful Stalker. Those are probably the 2 pistols I'm going to be using straight away when I get to 61 because I cannot wait to use them. And next, I don't know what's that doing there. It should not be there. We have here the Analytical Bitch, which is a very nice name for a gun, of course. We have this SMG. I'm actually no idea on the power compared to the other guns, but it is a pretty nice legendary. Obviously, this is not a Pearlescent, as you can see, because the fact it's orange, but it is a pretty nice 61 legendary. It does damage 18,000, and it has a very decent magazine size. Weapon recoil reduction, minus 125. And the one thing I hate on these guns is the recoil, especially with SMGs. They generally tend to have quite a high recoil. So the fact it does minus 125 weapon recoil is pretty nifty. And it does a nice critical hit as well. So it's got its back. So I don't really know what that does. You'll have to probably find out for yourself. But I'm just showing you the stats of this. We got the nice reload speed. We've got a very decent reload speed. And there's a very nice fire rate as well. So that's the level 61 Analytical Bitch. Now we move on to the Resolute Infinity. This gun has a stock. It is the first one that has the stock on the back to increase its stability. So obviously its recoil is going to be a hell of a lot less. I think it looks pretty nifty. It almost, that stock kind of looks like it doesn't belong there in a way. But it should hopefully make this gun a pretty powerful gun. It is, I believe, the rarest Infinity at the moment, the Resolute Infinity. 30,000 damage with a fairly decent fire rate, about average for an infinity pistol. Corrosive is pretty nice as well. So that's compared to these two which we have here, which is the Vengeful Infinity and the Righteous Infinity. So that is, as you can see, actually it's not the most expensive. It's kind of similar to this one in the fact that the reload speed on this one is a lot faster, a whole half a second faster, which is actually quite a big difference. And the fire rate on this one is 10. So this is one of the most, the quickest, I think, at the moment, infinity pistol, which has an incredible fire rate of 10.4 seconds. So one of the fastest, I believe. Electrocution damage, again, 13,800. I believe that's standard. I don't think you can get higher than that. But it's effective against shields, and its damage is pretty nifty as well. Pretty similar to that, just slightly less. But obviously, as you've got the fire rate, it's looking pretty nice. So we move on to the last infinity pistol, which is, I think that's the last. Oh, we've also got the super bada boom down there. So we have the Righteous Infinity here, which we'll just take a look at. So your basic infinity pistol that is pretty average, basically. Its reload speed's average, its fire rate is average, and its accuracy is average. Its accuracy is actually fairly good, but its damage is pretty low. So in fact, that's only a level 55. So I can use that soon. I can use that next level. In fact, I didn't realize that was level 55. I honestly, oh, wrong key. I honestly thought that that was a level 61 as well. So that's a that's quite nifty, in fact, because now I can use that very soon. And I've got this stupid thing that messes up again. That hold on, I've got this. I just need to click on that. Click on, which one was it? I don't know, one of these. There we go. Now I can scroll down again. Don't know why it does that. Okay, so moving on, we have these two, which is the practical conference calls. So we have 9,617 by 7. These are obviously level 55s. So they do a fairly good amount of damage. 9,617 by 7, which is basically, I don't know, is almost double that in a sense, because these are the ones I'm using at the moment. So 5 level difference, go from 5301 to 9617. Its accuracy is similar to the to these two, 70.4. Its fire rate again is similar. Its reload speed, both of them are really good, 2.7, and it's got a decent magazine size of 10 as well. Burn damage and corrosive damage. So these basically are standard. You know, it's your standard conference call for a level 55. So kind of in the middle here, because not a lot of people seem to have the middle level guns. So it's quite good that I've managed to get my get a hold of them. Because at the moment, you know, level 55s are quite hard to come by. 61s, yeah, a lot of people have 61s, but not a lot of people have the other ones. So I've got some 2 level 56s there, which aren't legendaries. But I believe we have this one, which is the last one to show you, which is absolutely insane, the amount of damage it does. 246,204 by 6. That is a shit ton of damage. That is approximately 1,300 maybe. I know, no, just under that, 1,200. So it's fantastic amount of damage. 1,200,000. In fact, I don't know what I was saying. 1,000. Its accuracy through a for something that deals a multiple damage is actually pretty good, of just under 60. Fire rate, unfortunately, is pretty low, and its reload speed is quite high. But it is one of the strongest level 61 legendaries launchers that you can get. But it's I think it's pretty nifty. It looks pretty nice. It's got this kind of this texture to it. It's pink and blue. One of the most interesting looking launchers, I believe. So that is the electrocution damage of 13,000. So it's pretty nice. So I've got my hands on quite a few level 61s, and that level 55. I'm pretty chuffed about that because I can use that shortly. So I need to sell some of these. But that is a level 56. In fact, I can unlock that as well. We have down here. This is hopefully what you've been after. This is the B. This is a level 60. Actually, that is a pretty nasty looking B. This is a level 61 B. And look at that amp damage. 151,000. That is pretty damn high. I don't know if you can get higher than that. I've seen a 146,000. About 150,000. Just imagine Terramorphous. You saw, I don't know, I probably put this out. I'm not really sure how I'm going to upload these videos at the moment. But I was with my, know how to explain this, but I was killing a level 58 Terramorphous, and I was trying with the team, and I was actually doing a fair amount of damage with my plain old B, which did 46,000, and my conference calls, which do half the damage in the level 55s. So when you get this combination and the max conference calls, or the butchers, which are the new guns, the pearlescent guns, there is going to be a shit ton of damage dealt. It's going to be pretty intense, to be honest. It's going to be, I think, overly powerful. We're going to kill Terramorphous again, probably under 20 seconds. Because that's what I could do with my old setup. But this just looks like it's going to destroy. There we go. That is the B, 69,000 capacity, recharge delay 5.8. Wow, just under 6. So there we are. That is my my weapons, which I've got hold of at the moment. Hope you guys have enjoyed seeing these weapons. I'll quickly go back to the 2 for Unforgiven, because this is the most powerful pistol. It is epically awesome. Just look at it. Look at this design. It looks nice, and that damage 74,000 times 2. That is pretty close, in fact, to the damage that double uncapped Herald does 15,000 times 2, but it does fire the 6 shots, which is pretty nifty. Unfortunately, this doesn't. But 75,000 times 2, 150,000 for a pistol per shot. I think that's pretty good, and I can't wait to be level 61 to use these. But thank you very much for watching, guys. If you would like me to, I don't know, maybe give these to you, then by all means leave a comment and ask for them, because I probably won't be using them for a while. So if you want to use them in the time being or something, I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe we can dupe them or something, because probably I don't really like to do that, but obviously people are, and that's how so many are getting in the game. And probably that's how I've got these anyway. He probably just didn't have these to spare. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully this has been beneficial to you, to show you the most powerful pistol and some other level 61s, including the B and other things. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Goodbye.